What up, T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Baddies Midwest Reunion Part 2. Yeah, I'm up here looking like E.T. Phone Home. Y'all, Reunion Part 2 was insane. I want to say that this was Reunion Part 2 for Baddies Midwest, for me, was the best reunion episode of Baddies ever. Like, we have never witnessed them all get in the paint like that ever before. Like, it literally was like the song, everybody whooping everybody. Like, when Big Lex and Summer and Dolly came out, it was pure mayhem. Okay, they should have been playing Nuck If You Buck in the background. That's how crazy it was. But I couldn't even keep up with the fight, y'all. Like, I got notes, but it was so much going on that I don't really know who won what. I know certain fights who won certain rounds, but it was like too much stimulation for my little Christian soul. I was like, yesterday was the Lord's day. It was Easter Sunday. He was resurrected, and now we got this go. Ooh, Jesus. I do want to remind y'all though, before we get into this review, that I still do have my living room decoration video coming for you guys. But before I drop that, I still got my entryway that I need to finish. So I want to get it all done before I bring the video to you guys. I can't wait for you to see it, because the living room is done now. Y'all, it is the biggest transformation I think I've ever done. I can't wait for you guys to see the before and after. But anywho, let's get into this review. So Diamond and Roly fighting, child. And Roly says that she's fighting Diamond because Diamond was online popping it and got online talking about the Slim situation, and Roly calls her a hypocrite because at the audition she was making girls fight and jump people herself. So it's like the pot calling the kettle black. They went like 3 or 4 rounds, child. And one thing that I will say is that Diamond didn't get dog walked per se by Roly. That one round though, when Roly pulled out her hair, was crazy. That was crazy work. And Diamond gonna talk about some you gonna have to pay for my hair transplant in Turkey. It's $500. But like, everything with Diamond is a joke. Like, she doesn't take any of this seriously. Like, everything is entertainment for her. So that was why when it was time for her to leave, because she said she had a booking the next day, she hugged Natalie goodbye, hugged Roly goodbye. And I think at this point they know too that nothing for Diamond is serious. And in fact, Diamond is in Africa filming for Baddies Africa. So all of that Natalie was saying that you're fired and all of that was, girl, in one ear and out the other, because we all know at this point Natalie holds no weight over there on her own show. She doesn't make any decisions on who stays and who goes or whatever. Now, I do know that, however, Anna was sent home early from Baddies Africa. I think that they allowed Natalie to make an example out of her by making her go home early. But other than that, Natalie holds no actual power or weight behind Baddies franchise. But it was funny to me that Roly was sticking up for Natalie, fighting Diamond, not only because of their own issues, but because Diamond snuck Natalie. Since when did Natalie become this, I can't fight, I don't fight, y'all know Natalie not a fighter? Since when? All she's ever done since we've been introduced to her is fight and run her mouth. So this whole narrative of Natalie don't fight, Natalie is not a fighter, she's not a fighter. Since when? Since when? She never had no problems getting out there in the field in the past. Now, I could understand her, being executive producer or whatever. I shouldn't be out there fighting. Okay, but if that's the case, then I feel like you just need to be behind the scenes if that's the case. But Roly and Jayla, when it comes to Natalie, are some idiots. Because Roly, why is you fighting for Natalie? Because Natalie ain't gonna fight for you. Only way I would be fighting for Natalie is if she paying me to. You need to give me a stack. Run me that money if you want me to fight for you. Because other than that, y'all stupid to be sitting up here fighting for her. Because she's never going to reciprocate. And it was shown tonight, well, last night when the episode aired, and Summer and Lex came out jumping Scotty. Where was Natalie? Standing in the back, watching her so-called bestie get jumped. I don't care if I'm the executive producer or not. You're not about to jump my friend. Period. Period. It's not happening. And I don't understand why they like get sucked into her web and they get like glamorized by her. Cause like, how do y'all call this girl y'all friend? Like, you straight up sat there and watched them jump Scotty several times, and you did nothing but pass out shots of Don Julio. Girl, get out of here. I can't. But baby, when Lex, Summer, and Dolly came out, it was literally on some Royal Rumble type time. I will say that the Tiki and Dolly fight, how everybody was hyping it up like Dolly was straight getting with Tiki, was a load of crap. I watched the slowed down fights, and Dolly's licks were not landing. They were not landing. That first round between her and Tiki was hitting her with straight head shots to the face. It was like doom, 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 and hit her so hard that she ended up falling out forward. It wasn't she tripped. It wasn't that security was grabbing her or made her fall. I looked at her feet several times. I looked at that scene several times. That girl got hit so hard she fell face forward. She got back up, but Tiki knocked this out that girl. She was whooping Dolly. The second round, if you slow it down, Dolly's licks were not landing. They were going everywhere but Tiki face. Everywhere but. It was weird to me that Tiki left early. That was really weird to me. I didn't understand it. She told me, I'm the number one eater. Y'all play with me. I don't know if she wanted like more money or whatever because of her fighting. I don't know, but she left early, and it was kind of weird to me that she left early. And maybe that's probably the reason why she's not on Africa. Plus, when she got online talking about certain scenes was fake and all of that type of stuff, I think they tried to make an example out of her by showing that, yeah, you won't come back the next season. Who's to say? As far as Anna getting jumped by the big three, like they like to call themselves, I'm like, y'all are not Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi. Like, if y'all don't get somewhere and sit down. I think that Biggie is whack as hell. Whack as hell. You cannot be a fighter. You cannot fight or whatever, but no way, once again, am I going to sit back and watch my so-called best friend get jumped and I don't do nothing. I'm just standing back. What is the point of you coming in a jogging suit and doing all of this and you ain't getting out in the field? But then you want to run in behind Tiki like you her corner man. Like, Biggie is annoying to me. She's annoying. She fat for no reason. Like, I just can't with her. And I felt Anna's pain with Anna being so let down and hurt by her, because how you gonna sit up there and watch me get jumped? Because regardless, Anna stayed in the field behind her, regardless. And when they was arguing back and forth and Biggie was on some, you did that, you started with them, that's your beef, you can't make me be like you, that's your own fight or whatever. She could have issues with both of them, but that don't give them the right to jump her, because they could have just went one-on-one, heads up. You know, I'm not going to sit back and watch my best friend, right or wrong, get jumped. It's just not happening. If I'm mad at her about the way she handled it, we'll handle that later. But as of right now, I got your back regardless. Biggie is just a dodo brain. I don't like her. She brings nothing to the show. I'm tired of her and her husky ass voice and that tire that she got around her neck called a neck. I'm tired of her and her stomach. I'm tired of her dressing so-called schmexy and she just walking around here looking like goddamn me Braun Strowman. Like I just can't with her. Anna, like I'll never f with her like that again. Never, ever, 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 never, ever. It was crazy when Jayla came out of shirt and was fighting Summer with no top on. I was like, what is going on here? Jesus the Christ. It was funny when Lex tried to run and hit. I forgot who she was trying to run and hit. I don't know if it was Jayla and she slipped and fell. Y'all, I hollered because I was like, that's what you get. I do not like Big Lex. I do not like her. She is such a follower. She constantly contradicts herself. Like her saying that she wanted to fight Scotty because Scotty fought Summer is the most ridiculous thing ever. Just like her reasoning for wanting to fight Jayla all season was stupid. Like, she get on my nerves. She really honestly do. She gets on my nerves and I'm ready for somebody to beat her ass. Ivory actually did whoop her that first round. That first round, Ivory got with her. Yeah. Now, the other ones, I don't really know because everything was happening so fast. But I was happy that Ivory whooped her that first round. They thought that they got off, but really, honestly, truly, they won certain rounds and then other rounds they did not win. Like, they really thought they was doing a big one. Baby, when Pretty P came out there, she whooped Summer's ass. And I was like, thank you, the L Jesus. Okay. Then they started trying to jump Ivory and Jaden got mad and ain't gonna be no jumping, because you know, low key Ivory, her boo thing. I think that they was humping on each other while they was doing the whole tour or whatever. It was just craziness. It was pure craziness. It was chaotic as hell. It was funny to me when Summer and Scotty was fighting, child, and Lemmy just standing there watching. I'm like, ain't no way in hell I'm about to be fucking a nigga and I'm getting my ass whooped. And he just standing there. You better punch her. You better punch her or you better fire her. Because ain't no way. He just standing there in that little denim outfit looking stupid in the face. I'm like, girl, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. It was mighty funny though to me when Big Lex was calling out Scotty and Jayla to fight. And Jayla just sat there. She didn't get up. That was shocking to me. Scotty got up, of all people. I was shocked by that Scotty got up and Jayla didn't. Even though we know that Jayla ain't winning her fights against Lex. Because like Roly, Jayla is a one-arm fighter. She used to just hitting you with that one-hitter quitter and it being a wrap. But you can't fight somebody like Ivory and Lex that way because they hitting you with the doom, doom, doom. And Jayla just used to doing that. You know what I'm saying? But this was a chaotic reunion. For me, best reunion ever in the Baddies history. It was pure chaos. I can't wait to watch it again, honey, so I can really sit down and look at the fights because I was like this the whole time. What is going on? What is going on? Y'all can watch along with me over on Patreon to get my reaction as I watch the episode because it was nuts. Also over on Patreon right now, we're watching The Last of Us, Handmaid's Tale, Interview with a Vampire, 2 Ways with Erica Mena. So what are you waiting for? The link is down below in the description box if you want to watch along with me. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of reunion about reunion part 2. Next week is the 3rd and final part. I'm ready like Freddie. Y'all make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.